to?
Well, I'm really looking forward to John Moxley and and of course Orange Cassidy, but the four-way match should be pretty damn good as well.
Private Party, Kings of the Black Throne, the Outrunners, and the Acclaimed. Talking 8 dudes in a singles match or a single match. Man, there's going to be a lot of moving parts in this one. A lot of talent in that ring.
Yeah, a lot of talent in that ring, and I really have a lot of respect for Brody and Malachi. I don't know if you know or not, but Malachi has a school down in Florida, and I've gone down there and have spoken to his students, and I like his how he approaches teaching wrestling. The guy can do a lot of different great things, and I have a lot of time for him. Brody is one of the great guys, and they have just the House of Black is such a fixture with AEW that I really like to see them win the World Tag Team Championship, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Don't ever take what I say as far as what I'd like to see, as far as what is really going to happen.
No, you're saying as a fan, not
as a fan. Yeah, as a fan.
Yeah, I mean, the employee Tony Schiavone, he's not available to be here. This is fan Tony Schiavone.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, the employee Tony Schiavone's got so much on his plate, and not only that, employee Tony Schiavone, when it comes to game day, so to speak, has no idea what's going to happen, and I like it that way. So there you go.
Well, we like it this way. You're going to be watching an old Nitro with us. This is where Eric Bischoff is going to join the NWO.
Wow.
I guess, this is the Bischoff Exposed episode of Nitro. It went down November 18th, 1996. Tony, can you believe that was freaking 28 years ago?
I cannot. It's still an amazing ride for me. I can't believe, I was thinking about this the other day. I can't believe I was out of wrestling for 18 years.
Yeah.
From 01 to 2019, I did not do wrestling at all. And I came back and was very fortunate to be able to work with guys like JR and Excalibur right off the gate. And it was a good team. And I think we helped each other out a great deal. And it kind of got me back into it. And now here I am. Oh, with my dog, Scout. Hey, Scout. That a good girl.
Hey, are you mortal enemies with Alex Marvez since she took his job? We've never talked about that.
No, Alex and I are very good friends. Very good friends.
No, that's not what I read on 411 Fuck Sheet. It said you
really?
Guys heat.
Really?
So huge heat, big heat.
No, the only heat we have is that he's a gator and I'm a dog. That's the only heat.
Well, there's plenty of hate there.
Weekend.
I know you didn't see because you don't give a shit. But Georgia beat Tennessee.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the score the next morning, and we have a way on our YouTube TV to just watch the scoring plays.
Yes.
And so that's what I did. I just clicked on Lois and I sat there and watched the scoring plays, but I didn't know they had won until I woke up the next morning. A friend of mine who's a Tennessee fan sent me a text, and he said, and it wasn't Jeff Jarrett. He sent me a text. He said, "Wow, the dogs look really good tonight." I said, "I didn't watch it. I don't know what you're talking about." He said, "Okay, then never mind. You guys lost." So I went to bed thinking we lost. I wasn't going to look at it. Didn't care. I was tired. I wanted to go to bed. And then I got up the next morning, went downstairs, and I looked, and I went, "Oh, they won. They scored 31 points. Why don't we see what happened?" And yeah, they beat Tennessee. So good for them. That's great. Move on. Next opponent. You know what? I got things to do. I ain't got time to watch you.
Well, we hope you got time to watch Survivor Series with us. No, wait, I'm sorry. This is around the same time as Survivor Series, but it's the Nitro from November 18th, 1996.
Yes.
I guess this is the day after Survivor Series 96, which is interesting because that would have been The Rock's debut. So the day where Bischoff is joining the NWO and becoming a heel character,
right,
is one day after Bret Hart's return match against Steve Austin, one day after Sid beating Shawn Michaels for the world title, and one day after The Rock's debut it's interesting to think about what a eventful 48 hours this was.
Isn't it something? It just shows you how much was really going on in pro wrestling at that time. And as much as, well, I mean, obviously, take a look at how wrestling has changed since then. Not only what you see in the ring, but where we are now. I mean, we are on Turner again, but it's the Monday Night Wars are a thing of the past. I don't think you'll ever see that again, and I don't think you'll ever see a fandom like that again, ever. I think one of the reasons is that's just so much on television now to watch, and a lot of people are not watching quote unquote cable TV anymore. So the dynamic of what we're doing now has changed from back in those days, but those days were magical,
Yeah.
and they were magical to a lot of fans. And listen, believe you me, I realize why I still have a job now. It's because of those days, because of nostalgia. And it's great that we can come back and look at these shows now and look at them and, critique them for what they are. Oh, that didn't work. That worked. Oh, that was great. Oh, Schiavone sucked here. Schiavone sucked there. Can you believe how bad Schiavone was here? And so we can go back and look at these, but that was a magical time. It really was in the industry. And of course, the mid-90s were all it, brother. All it.
Well, why were you doing your little rant there about how bad Schiavone was?
I thought it was terrible. I'm so glad that we cannot track
Play
the
it by ear.
audio now. Yeah, because I don't want to listen to my shit anymore.
But
I'm very listen. I'm very
self-conscious.
yeah, self-conscious and to the point to where, I don't watch the shows. Now,
Even now.
well, I've got to watch a taped Rampage, or I got to watch a taped Collision, because that's part of my job. I got to watch it back. But once it gets out of my hands and once it goes to Nashville and they've got it and they are sending it off, I don't watch it back. Well, because I've seen it twice since then, right? And I just don't watch it. I do something else. I just never have really liked my voice. I really have never liked just the way I am. So
Well, we like the way you are, and we're glad you're with us. And listen, it sounds like you're getting down on yourself. So I just want to remind everybody that we are indeed live. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications bell. You don't want to miss the next time we're live at whwmonday.com. But you just got a heck of a compliment from Tim, who's with us here live.
yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and read Tim's comment to us here live?
Well, let's see. Is Silva going to put it up? Dave Silva?
Maybe not,
Okay. All right.
but it's the most recent one.
Okay, I see it. Okay, everybody can read it. Hope Lois knows, but Tony, nice dick. Well, Tim, thank you. Can we take Tim and put him in a trash can because he has toilet tongue?
Wow, he's doing the back door too. Wow, there's a lot going on there. If you haven't already, get your Peacock out. We want you to watch Nitro with us from November 18th, 1996. If you're watching on Peacock, it's easy to find. You just find Nitro and then go season 2, episode 45. That's season 2, episode 45. Do you even remember 1996 all that well, Tony? Like, do you have any idea what we're about to see besides Bischoff's turn?
No, I have no idea what we're going to see. Obviously, it's NWO centric, and I guess eventually I would take over the job of doing the show. But no, I don't. I just know that we're going to see NWO, Nitro, blah, blah, blah.